Throw fuel, not water. This is Tad Fulford with Rise Up in Real Estate, and today I want to share with you an idea or a thought that I had at a conference last week that I think could change the way that you act and certainly the way that you surround yourself with people. I was at a conference, and my 12th RE/MAX conference, just in full transparency. Why do we go to conferences? Well, that's a good question. We could do a whole video on that. Like, why do we show up? Why do we plug in? Why do we network? Why do we open our minds to teaching? Well, there's lots of answers there. But today, specifically, I wanted to share with you a challenging thought. One of the speakers said, I want to challenge you, he said to the audience, to surround yourself with people that throw fuel on your fire, not water on your fire. And so the hashtag for the week in my mind was fuel, not water. Hashtag fuel, not water. And as I thought about this idea of throwing fuel rather than water, it made me think of a lot of things. The first thing it made me think of is, number one, everybody should have a dream or a fire or a passion or a burning desire to do something. We all do, right? Think about it just for a moment. Do you have that thought in your mind, that crazy idea, that big, hairy, audacious goal that you're not sure that you should ever even utter the words of it out of your mouth? We all think like that, don't we? Maybe it's the car that you want to drive. Maybe it's the amount of money that you'd love to give to charity. Maybe it's the house that you want to build or the place that you want to travel to that you almost wouldn't want to share with someone. Well, hopefully you have that kind of burning desire. You have that fire burning inside of you. It might be just the fire to help people, to raise an incredible family, to minister in your church or your organizations. Whatever it is, I hope that you have, number one, that burning desire in your soul. The second thing that quote made me think of is we need to surround ourselves with people that are going to fuel that fire rather than quench that fire. Yeah, there's going to be naysayers, and you have an inner circle, close group of friends that are going to say, are you sure? But they're not going to say, this can't be done, or I've seen that tried before and it will never work. You want to surround yourself with people, a small group or a large group of people that will cheer you on. Now, they would do it with honesty and integrity, but they would also be in your corner. They wouldn't be the naysayer. They wouldn't be someone who would say that's been done or tried before and it'll never work, or you're not qualified, you'll never get there. Why would you want to do it? Interesting side note too, when you think about your goals, your passions, your pursuit, especially those big ones, sometimes it's your closest family and friends that will be the naysayers. Think about it. Your friends and your family, the Bible even says a prophet is without honor in his own hometown. You know why that is? They've seen you through it all. A lot of people in your life, your peers, your office mates, your teammates, only see you when you're on. Your family has seen you when you're on, and your close friends have seen you when you're on, and they've all seen you when you're off. And so they have more of a propensity to say that will never work. You don't deserve that. You have done this in your past. Remember, they have a tendency to dig up things and to not want you to succeed. So the second thing that I want you to challenge yourself with is, have you surrounded yourself with cheerleaders, or have you surrounded yourself with naysayers? Find people that will throw fuel, not water. And the last thing that I want to challenge you with today, number three, is what kind of person are you? You carry around buckets every day. In my mind, are those buckets filled with fuel? Are those buckets filled with water? Do you run around on a daily basis throwing fuel on people's fires of desire, or do you throw water on those to try to quench them to make yourselves look better? Only you can answer that question, but I hope you're running around with a bucket full of fuel. Because what are we doing in this world anyway, right? We are here to encourage one another. We're here to build one another up. We're here to celebrate the successes that people have in their lives. So my challenge for you today is, don't quench the desires of other people or yourself. Take that fuel and throw it on as many fires as you can and keep the water somewhere else. This is Tad Fulford with Rise Up in Real Estate, and I hope this video today helps you rise up.